Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this episode, we're going to do some wiring. Stay tuned. Thanks for tuning in, guys. If you haven't yet, please consider hitting that subscribe button and hit that post notification bell to stay up to date with the uploads on this build. That being said, let's start some wiring. Alright boys, so last episode we did this loom here. We just taped it up, so everything that runs under there is all taped up now. And I think I might actually focus on in the passenger footwell. It's actually hooking up the Haltech to the original OEM wiring harness. So let's get in there. A bit cramped. The door doesn't like to stay open because the front's jacked up a little bit higher than the back. I don't want to drop this down yet because we still need to get underneath. Hey, there's an up pipe there. Great. I'm having trouble getting that through. Well, that didn't go as planned. Got dragged back inside. Family stuff. Anyway, it's about 10 o'clock now. I'm going to start off with just making this AN line, the power steering AN line. Go to here. And then we'll get into the car for the wiring. Right, there we have it. It's on there. It's just loose because it's going to come off anyway soon. Yeah, we've got placement there, and we've got a decent amount of 6AN left over. Maybe if I need it for some fuel or something like that. Alright boys, we are back to the wiring, and it's been a week or so, so I'm a little lost. I have to go over everything again. I know yellow is injectors, so we'll might wire them in first. Alright, so what I'm going to do is actually depin. So my first injector is this brown one here, number 1 on this connector. There's the only injector one on this one. So yeah, I've got to work out how to depin, and then we'll be laughing. Alright, there's my first join. It's got the crimp under there and then heat shrink. I decided to put a little bit more length, so I can tuck it, the whole wiring loom up higher. I did put all this up there to check lengths, and I decided to wear this cable tie is for the injectors. So I'll do the other 3, and yeah. Alright, I stuffed up already. I was pulling the injectors, but I was putting them onto the ignition. The injectors are the blue ones, not the yellow ones. I think it's too late to start wiring at 10 o'clock at night. Oh well. At least we've got some length. Alright, let's try that again. So I cut the first injector off the first ignition. Alright, so we'll go with the blue now. So solid blue to this brown one, to the first one. Alright boys, I've got the 4 injectors wired in. And I'm going to call it a night, bit of a late start. It's now 11:45 to get the power steering done. Got those 4 done. And I know how to get the pins out of these connectors. That makes it a lot easier. That took me a little while to figure that out. Yeah, all the injectors are done, and we'll continue tomorrow. And hopefully we'll have this part all done for this episode. I've got a few days to work on this episode, so all good. It is Thursday night at the moment, so this will be a Monday upload, so I've got the weekend to do it. Fingers crossed I can get this all done, then we'll just be waiting on fuel line, pretty much. Fuel line, some fittings too. See you tomorrow. Alright boys, I'm back. It's now Friday night, and my fuel lines came in today. So I guess next episode we will be working on some fuel lines. I'll have to get the AC on there, so I can see if I can route it through this way. Just got to work out the configuration. There's still heaps I need to get a hold of to make this work. Still trying to figure out how I'm going to go about getting onto these 5/16 line here as well. So yeah, I might have to just use a push lock onto that, and then onto a push lock of the AN. I'm not sure just yet. How did that get in there? Great. Anywho, back to wiring. I might just chuck some music on and just go at it, and I'll come back when I've had enough. Alright guys, getting stuff done slowly. I've done all the injectors from last time. Coolant temp, throttle position. I just did the map now, and I've done fuel pump trigger. The map sensor. I found it from the SU, depinned it. Sweet. Let's go to find the spaghetti that is yellow. Yeah, it was it was the one that I sent through to the engine bay. So it's been depinned from the SU, and then I had to connect it to the black connector here. So still works fine. It's just we have that there now. I don't know why I put the yellow through the engine bay, and now I'm not going to pull it back through because I've already taped it all up. So yeah, we can still make that look neat. So all good. Get back in there and probably do the ignition next. Yeah. Alright guys, it's 1:20 in the morning. Done a bit of wiring. So the sensors on the engine have their signal ground and their signal to the ECU. I haven't pinned this one yet, which is the air temp. I actually had to send another 6 wires up, which are battery positive, battery negative. Well, that's power. 5 volt. The purple ones are fans, and there's another signal ground. Got another signal ground over here because I sent the other one into the engine harness, and I'm going to have the flex fuel here, so I'm putting that one up here. That needs a 5V as well. If anything else needs a 5V, I'll just tee it off there, send it through this plug, and that'll be into the engine harness there. And then there's quite a few things that I need to send over to that side in, I think it's this loom here. So over to the boost solenoid, to air fuel ratio sensor, so that front sensor down there, and I'll probably take out airflow meter. That's just a big eyesore, so that'll clean up that area quite a bit. So yeah, got a little bit done. I'll come back tomorrow night and keep going. I'll see you then. Well, it's actually tonight because it's already 1:30 in the morning. Alrighty guys, it's the next day now. It's about 10:30 at night, and I really can't be bothered. There's still quite a bit to do here, not only here but in there. So I need to work out my whole power system. I've got a distribution block there. I still need to get the lug terminals for the power and the starter. Yep, that's huge. I should drop that back down in size. But I don't think I'll do any more tonight. I did look at how to wire the fans, and probably the easiest way is actually from the ECU. So I've pulled through these 2 purple ones. I do have 4 purple ones, so I might be able to assign the other 2 that are still in there to the fans. I was thinking of maybe running an output to the exhaust cutout. I'm not sure. Maybe sometime down the track I'll see if I can work that out. But anyway, I've got to go edit this video, and I actually need to figure out all my fuel lines because I've still got a few things to order as well. So I need to figure them out so I could order them so they can be in for next weekend. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we can get a first start next weekend. Ooh, I'm a bit excited. Anywho, if you enjoyed this episode, guys, give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't yet, please consider hitting that subscribe button, and I'll catch you next episode. Bye.